I think life can be really buns sometimes. So, 3 days ago, I was driving on my way to an interview on the highway going 80 miles per hour. My accelerator just stopped working. So, I'm going 20 miles per hour on the left lane on the highway. I pull over, call a tow truck, and it takes 7 hours for the tow truck to get there. And during that 7 hours, my phone was on low battery, so I can't even grind walls on Clash of Clans or do anything but be alone with my thoughts. And at the beginning of the experience, I had a really calm and good mental approach to what was happening. It's just money, it's just time, things are fine right now, I can afford this, I have people that can support me. Like, nothing can really go that bad. But as I just sat in my car for hours on end, my mental state started to deteriorate a little bit. And in the last an hour and a half, Randall came and hung out with me in the middle of the exit where my car was sitting. And I started to think about what's going on in my life. I'm serving tables a lot. I'm taking my classes that have 200 pages of reading a week on top of assignments and papers I have to write. And I have my TA work to work on that I'm really far behind on and am frankly not good at. And any time that I want to invest in a hobby of mine, YouTube or video games or hanging out with my friends, I have in the back of my mind, like, there's other things that I need to be doing, and I don't really have an option, and I'm falling behind. And as I started talking about this, I just kind of started to cry a little bit. And yeah, I just started crying really hard in the car because this just sucks. And there's no way really around it. And so now I hear back from the dealership and it's $3,500 to repair. I have $4,000 to my name. And recently I've been beating myself up because I haven't been investing in a Roth IRA. And thank goodness I didn't put anything into a Roth because I have rent in 2 weeks. I have to pay this car. And I don't have money to pay into a Roth right now. And I think about my financial decisions. I am extremely smart with my money. I never eat out, maybe once every 3 weeks, and that's because I'm with friends and they're forcing me to go out to eat. I eat the same meal 3 times a day it costs probably $8 a day to eat. And I never spend money really on my hobbies much at all. Recent purchases I can think about are Clear Obscure Expedition 33. I don't buy I play Clash of Clans and Brawl Stars every day, and I never buy the Gold Pass. And I make really tight financial decisions. And it's important for me to recognize that, as sucky as this is that this is just, this is just how it is. Life is just buns sometimes. It's a load of barnacles. And that's okay. Because if right now I'm struggling financially, in a second, if I texted my parents, can you send me $1,000? They would send it to me in a heartbeat, because sending, like, I need to pay my rent. Can I please borrow $1,000? Absolutely. If I texted any of my brothers or sister-in-law or my friends or realistically so many people in my life, I could 100% easily make ends meet. And it's important, and I know that, and maybe it's my pride getting in the way and being like, I want to be self-sufficient and I don't want to rely on other people for money. I'm so close to the finish line. I've done everything I can possible to be where I am in this point in life, and I've played my cards really well. I'm about to have both my degrees. I'm getting certified to be a teacher, a math teacher. Let me tell you, finding a job is going to be the easiest crap ever. And teaching salaries start at $60K. Once I just push through August, I'll be chilling beyond belief. And so it's important for me to recognize that this is just a buns period. And I just accept that, and these things happen, and that's okay. I don't know why I felt so affected by this experience. Part of it's instilled me with gratitude, because I think, like, wow, holy crap, thank goodness I have so many reliable people in my life to where I don't realistically need to worry about finances. But also I become really frustrated because it is so inaffordable to live, and for these expenses in life things to come up. And I think about, I make bank serving tables because I'm really good at talking to people, and I know the systems and rhythms that go into the business and how to be a people pleaser. And I think about people who aren't as naturally skilled as me as in these things, and people who have student debt to pay off, medical debt to pay off. And it's tragic how I don't really understand how people survive without being in an extremely fortunate family and circumstances like I have been. I don't know, man. Hey, if you're a woman, yeah. Gosh, what am I talking about? So, what do I do now? Well, I don't have a car, and I'm stuck in my apartment. Thank goodness I have food. But I am stuck here for presumably the next week. And that's okay. So now I'm going to lift in my apartment gym. And I am once again hitting upper body. I promise I hit legs. But, my car breaking down on the middle of the highway kind of switched up my recording plans. So sorry, you're going to have to sit through another upper day. And yeah, we're lifting at the apartment gym because I'm stuck in my apartment. And I'm going to make the most of this situation. because life is super buns sometimes, but no, that's just it. We got breakfast. The huge. So now that it's light outside and I have much better mental clarity, it's still, I'm reflecting upon my situation further. Things are okay and they're fine. It's hard to go through setbacks like this, especially financial ones, and especially if you're in a much more grave situation than I'm in. Yeah, I just have to move forward. I'm approaching my separation, and I'm no longer, after working in the food industry for 6 years, I'm about to be on the end of it, on the other side, and I will finally have a routine and a schedule and a career that I'm really passionate about. And hurdles and setbacks like mine happen, and it's going to happen when I do have my dream job and when I am financially stable. And it is important to recognize that life is just a load of buns sometimes. Life can be really buns. And maybe this is a call to action for us to really take appreciation for those moments that aren't buns, moments with friends and family that we can really relax, de-stress, and appreciate what we have around for us. And even in the mundane, every single day, being able to go to the gym consistently and being able to eat a meal consistently. Life is pretty buns sometimes, but there's a lot of things about life that are super unbuns. A lot of things in life that are pretty radical, and a lot of times in life that are super epic. So how do we move across periods where life is buns, and then how do we navigate periods of life where it's not buns and it's actually super cool and awesome, and how do we take full advantage of those times as well? Okay, well, that's it. So thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you